it's Kayla.
Hello. Oh, let me sit in the middle. Okay. Hello. Good morning. It's Vlogmas day 5, I think. Yeah, day 5. Okay, so I'm home, and I wanted to show y'all my plants, like new growth and stuff. I think this vlog is gonna be very much like doing chores around the house and like plant care and probably, hopefully, setting up the Christmas decorations, but I don't know how that's gonna go. But I'm very excited about my plants, and yeah, I want to show y'all this. And I've actually like recorded like a plant tour video type thing that I've never edited or like posted it. So here we are, starting from scratch. I really love plants, and I've been taking care of plants for, I think it feels like almost 2 years, maybe it's just been 1. I don't really know. I kind of lost count. It was probably just 1 year, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna show you around some of my plants and the new leaves that they're shooting out. This one is my string of hearts, and it's so long. When I first got it, it was like barely, like, it was just in the pot, you know? And then all of a sudden it like started shooting out like these long vines. And so, so you can see there's like a ton of new growth. It won't focus. Yeah, like anything at the end of the tips is like new growth. See, there's that. And this one's doing great. I'm actually propagating more of it downstairs. So I'll probably check up on that to see how that's doing and probably give it new water. And then it's just in a mug that Leo and I painted. I painted him one, he painted me one, and this one on the handle says, "I'm a mug." I just thought it was funny. And I think I named this plant Haley. And then here we have Frankie, a Burrow's tail plant, and as you can see at the ends of at the end of each thingy, there's like a bunch of tiny little growth. In this face planter I got from Target during the springtime, and it's looking amazing. I originally got it from Walmart, and it was just like so small. If I can find a picture of all these plants when they were little babies, I'll show it to y'all so you can see like the difference. But I'm very proud of this plant too. Here I have one of my favorites. It's a Pearls and Jade Pothos in a tiny little sitting face planter from Urban Outfitters. And this one is a really slow grower for me, but there's a new leaf in there somewhere. Let me just find it. Okay. It is over here. I don't think it'll focus. Right there. That leaf is starting to unfurl. And then here we have this pot from probably like Lowe's or Home Depot. I say Home Depot, some people say Home Depot. I get made fun of it for it, but whatever. So this is like the top of the plant. It's very beautiful. I got it from one of my coworkers at the plant nursery, but she doesn't work there anymore, I don't think. And then here is the tiniest newest leaf that's coming in. It won't focus. There you go. And this is partially why I wanted to make this video, because I saw that this was coming out this morning, and I got so excited. So yes, and I just put it like a little wooden dowel in there to help keep it stable. Moving that out of the way, and here we have my Philodendron Birkin, one of my pride and joys. I love this plant so much. It's probably one of my favorites. I got this from Walmart at the beginning of 2021, and it used to be way fuller, but I basically split it in half. No, in thirds, my bad. In thirds, and I sold the other 2/3, and I kept this 1/3 for myself. And it, honestly, it loves life, and it loves me so much. And you can see there, the new leaf is starting to unfurl, and I'm so excited. And here I accidentally broke it because I was really impatient, and I wanted to pick out the leaf. Don't do that for your leaves. But it's just sitting inside this terracotta pot, probably from Lowe's or Home Depot. And then on the outside is from the Target dollar spot. It's just like a rattan boho basket type thing. Okay, and then here we have the pot. I think it's from like Marshall's. And then in here I have a Marble Queen Pothos. The variegation is not super like prominent because I had it in a low light spot for a long time. But this plant's name is Bear, and my boyfriend Leo actually got this for me for like a Christmas present. We went to Gunter's together, which is a plant nursery in Raleigh, and we picked out this plant. Well, I mainly picked it out, but let me see if there's new growth. Okay, kind of hard to see. I think down there is new growth, and then I don't really see anything else that's new. But yeah, this one, I feel like, I don't know, originally, okay, I had a plant from Gunter's, and then it got like super long, like 2 like incredibly long vines, and then I decided, oh, let me like try to make this plant fuller, like, you know, like now. And so I tried to propagate each of them, but they didn't like propagate well, like it just didn't root right. And so I had to kind of throw them away and just start with like whatever I had left, and you know, it's made a comeback, so I'm very proud of it. And I like to think that like this is like a symbol of mine and Leo's relationship. So now the relationship is doing better, the plant is doing better, you know. Moving this aside, next we have this golden pothos that looks kind of sad, to be honest. Here is the side. I DIY'd this. It's just like a Bath & Body Works candle, like 3-wick candle holder, and then I hot glued a bunch of these little wooden dowels, see, around to create this like cool texture thing. I love it a lot, but it's a little bit uneven. It's fine though. So here we have my golden pothos, and it's not highly variegated, but it's starting to, you know, the variegation's starting to come back a little bit because I had it also in like a dark, low light spot. My friend Ren and I originally got this plant together, but I got spider mites, and it got a lot of other problems with it, root rot too. And so this is what's left of like the cuttings from the original plant. I've had this for probably about, I want to say about a year, maybe a little longer than that. It looks like there's mold on there, but let's see if there's any new growth. I don't really see anything. Oh, shoot. I don't see any new growth. I just spilled soil on the ground, but it's okay. So there's that. I always, like, debate on whether or not I want to, give it away to somebody or not, but I feel like since it's, like, part of mine and Ren's friendship, I want to keep it and see if it does any better, but yeah. Okay, here is my very big, very beautiful, I wish it was bigger and more beautiful, philodendron. I got it from Mihevc Theater near me, and honestly, it really has given me nothing. Like, there's a bunch of new growth, but it won't grow. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, none of the new growth really is, like, you know, nice and big. It's all, like, super teeny, and then sometimes, like, it'll just dry off like that, you see? So I'm thinking maybe I need more, like, humidity or something. But also I watched Caitlin Louise Plant Life in the Tropics video, and I really want to get it to climb up this piece of wood, but honestly it's not really doing that because I keep moving it. But yes, so there's that. And then this is my grow light that I have in just like a lamp I got from the dumpster. And then I took the wooden dowels again to make this like pendant shade for it. And yes, that's what it's looking like. Wow, it's so out of focus. Over here is one of my newer plants. It's a Scindapsus exotica, and there's some new growth on it. I saw something earlier, but and again it's doing the thing where like the tips of the new leaves are kind of browning off and crisping up, and so it's not giving me, you know, what I want it to give me, but it's big and beautiful and luscious, and I honestly wish all my plants were like this big and this full of leaves, but you know, it takes time unless I pay a lot of money for it to already come to me looking like this. Okay, over here I have my very small Monstera deliciosa. It doesn't have any fenestrations yet because this is just like a very young clipping. I think this is probably the newest leaf that I've gotten. Let's see, it's almost as big as my hand. And then this one is probably on its way out. It's really sad looking. And I got this for free from a clipping from one of my neighbors. She's also really into plants, and she was like, hey, like, I have this Monstera clipping if you want it. And I was like, sure. And so she gave it to me, and it's doing okay. This morning I noticed this little nub right there. I think it's a node, probably not a growth point, but if it's a growth point, I'm very excited for that, but I think it might just be a node. But yeah, so there's that. Pretty excited that I have at least one leaf. And this one is my jade pothos. honestly, it's not doing too hot. It used to be like super big and bushy, and then I just decided to chop it all up and put it in a pot to make it nice and full and bushy instead. I don't really have any new growth, I don't think, and I got it from my mom for free because she just had like extra clippings and stuff. But yeah, the leaves used to be super duper big, and now the leaves are really small because I don't take good care of it. And it's in this pot that I got from Marshall's, but it broke, and so I tried to glue it back together. And this plant stand came with a different pot, also from Marshall's. All the plants I have in my bedroom upstairs, but I have some plants downstairs, and we're gonna go check up on them. And I'm also gonna repot my new aglaonema that I got from my workplace, which I'm very, very excited about. So we're just gonna go downstairs, and I will do that. It's very interesting lighting choices, but this is my snake plant, my Sansevieria. Honestly, I know that a lot of the plants have gotten reclassified, but I'm just going to stick with the old names for it. So most of the action is happening down here because I killed it very badly, and honestly, these leaves, I'm surprised they're still here. But we're going to focus down here. So, his name is Jose. Okay, this is very, okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so he's very much leaning one way, and now we know that. Let's see. These smaller leaves used to be like itty bitty, like this tall, and then obviously now it's like growing nice and chunky. I do see a very small little leaf all the way inside there. I don't think you can see that, but there's one little nub in there, so that's exciting. Over here we have another Marble Queen pothos. And she's like way more variegated because she gets way more light sitting under this grow light. And this is also from my mom. And there is a new growth right there. So that's cool. And there is also new growth right there, which is also very cool. I think this plant probably got a little bit bleached, but I honestly kind of like the look of that a little bit more. And here we have my jar propagation situation, one of them at least. I'll open this so we can see this better. I'm just trying to propagate some rose tail pieces that fell off, and this piece is doing super duper duper well, but I want to give this, once it like establishes a little bit better, to my roommate Carol for when she leaves, so she can have her own little piece of Frankie, because Frankie is her favorite. And then up here we have a Pilea peperomoides. This is actually not my plant. This is my cousin / roommate's Carol's. I don't know why that one has black spots, but this is like one of her very first like plants that she has successfully kept alive for a bit of time, a few months now at this point. I used to have one, but I sold it for no reason. I just thought it was wonky looking, and I wanted to get it out of my space. But yes, we have that, and that's very cool. Here we have one of my other pride and joys. His name is Michael Jordan because he's my biggest plant. And I know he was growing a new leaf right here. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. But yes, he's given, this is his newest leaf that he gave me. And then I used a paper towel trick to open him back, pop him open. And then, yes, there's a new leaf down there. I honestly need to dust this plant a lot, but I got it from Home Depot for like $30, which is not awful, but you know, not really a deal, in my opinion. And then in there, it's a free pot from my neighbor. And then this basket, I got it from the flea market, farmer's market in Raleigh. And the plant stand is from Walmart when they were doing a lot of plant stuff during the summer. But yes. And then in this lamp is another grow light situation, but it's just aiming the light upward instead of like downwards. And I think it's doing well because my bird of paradise is really happy here. So this is a new aglaonema that I will unpot and see what the situation is down below. I'm very excited. I've never had an aglaonema before, but I've definitely eyed this plant a few times. Okay, over here we have one of my newer favorite plants. It's a Monstera stiltopecana, and I got it from one of my plant friends on Facebook. And honestly, it's not doing too hot because I had a mishap and it kind of broke off a majority of these leaves, which is why this like this part looks a little rough. I think it's new growth right there. Let me try to get it to focus. Yeah, I think that's new growth. I'm not really sure. It looks like there might be new growth coming in here. And so, you know, it's okay. It's not doing awfully, and it's so beautiful from the top. And it's not even in focus, but it's very, very pretty. And here was the string of hearts propagation that I was talking about. We had these little like alcohol bottles, and I thought it was a perfect size for like tiny little things like string of hearts, but as you can see there's new growth right there. And I'm very, very excited that it rooted up so easily, especially since it's fall, and I've heard a lot of people saying like it's harder to root things up during the fall time. But it's so cute, and I kind of want to leave it in there for a little bit. And then down here we have a really sad jade pothos leaf, but it looks like there's new growth coming out there. I don't know if it's going to survive, but there's some roots in there. And then I tried to root up this string of hearts, but it does not look like it's too happy in there, so I'll probably take that out and put something else in there. But I got this from Secret Santa about a year ago, probably. Yeah, and I thought it was super cute. And it's from Etsy, and it's like a small business and everything, so I appreciate that. We have one more plant to show, and it'll be right over here. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see what it is. Okay, so up here is my other Marble Queen pothos. Can you tell what kind of plants I like? So this is from my mom. She gave me a bunch of clippings to sell, and I sold a majority of them, but some of them didn't sell because, you know, it's starting to become a way more common plant now. I think eventually I want to try to combine the Marble Queen pothoses together, or maybe give Carol like the bleached one, and then I'll keep Bear, and maybe combine Bear into this one. I'm not sure yet. But this one is also more highly variegated, also because it's like near a window. And this is like the only plant I have up here. And it's, okay, so I'll explain the situation. So it's, the plant is in a nursery pot, which is in this pot that I got from Michael's. I think either on sale or full price, I don't remember. And then this is a macrame thingy I got probably from Aldi, I guess. And then it is attached via a tension rod up here. And my dad is like, Kayla, don't put it up there because it might crash and fall because it gets too heavy when you water it. But so far that's not been a problem, but I'll probably figure out a different situation for this for now. But I think it's a pretty good renter-friendly hack, I guess. And I don't necessarily see new growth right now, but this is one of the newer leaves that came out, and I think it's so funny that it's rounded, this is like pointy, and then like some of the leaves are like gigantic versus that. So yeah, those are all my plants. I think at this point I'm really happy with like the amount of plants I have, so I'm gonna try not to get like too many more. But if there's a plant that speaks to me, I might pick it up. But I'm not trying to like collect every single plant out there. Oh, I forgot one plant outside. It's so sad though. I'm gonna flip it around. Okay, so our deck is very covered in leaves right now, which I need to fix. But there's that plant. I think it's a type of Dracaena. Honestly, I have not taken care of it since I brought it home, but I got it for free from work too. So yeah, it's yeah. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it'll last till spring, but if it does, then I'll take better care of it then, probably. Now I think those are all my plants. So now I'm just gonna unpot my Agonema, put a Christmas movie on, and we'll get to it. It originally retails for like $150, but then it was marked down to 50%, and I got it for free. So that was great. I appreciate that. And there's definitely some new growth happening in here, which is very exciting. The soil doesn't, oh no, the soil definitely feels a little wet. So, alright. Update. So this is the pot, and as you can see, there's like I assume that these are roots, and the soil is, you know, Oh, that's mold? Question mark? I don't know. But there's a lot of soil in here. Probably some perlite would be good, but I don't think I have enough perlite. But let me just shake off this and see what we're left with. But this is a very small root ball for a relatively big plant. Much longer time later, we have this tiny amount of roots right here, and everything else is falling off. And then we also have this little clump that I'll probably just put back with the rest of this, and hopefully it'll root, because I heard that algonemas can root in soil pretty easily. And then I took down a lot of like dead leaves and stuff, and I think this is probably the best I can get it. But these roots are nice and like juicy, and yeah. So I'll probably try to pot this back up into one of these smaller pots. This is how big that pot was, and this is like way smaller, so we'll probably do this. Okay, so I finished repotting it, and there it is in all its glory. I really want to find some sort of stand to elevate it off the ground, but I don't think I'll be able to find anything like that. But like the leaves are so big. It's like way bigger than my hand. And yeah, it's not the best job I've ever done at repotting, but this is like a really big plant, so I'm happy with the way it turned out for sure. I'm gonna go see if I can use anything to like get this off the ground a little bit more, but yes, it looks great and beautiful. So we have these ornaments that I hauled in a different vlogmas, and another set of ornaments. These flowers, I kind of want to donate, honestly, but I'll leave them here for now. This tapestry could potentially go up. Okay, and here is our wreath. Let's see if it still turns on. She's putting all the lights in this little jar.
Attempting to put all the lights.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
We also put on hats. She's wearing the Santa hat. Forrest, do you want to wear this elf hat?
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna fit.
Oh.
But you can wear it. Here
Do you not like it?
I don't need a hat.
You don't need a hat?
I don't need a hat. I'm festive enough.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This light for the... Oh, wow. It's so cute.
It's super cute.
I just think this is broken, to be honest.
Wow.
No.
I love Forrest in the elf hat so much. He's perfect. Can we see the side profile, please? It's perfect. Oh my god.
Thank you. I think this is broken.
Oh, that's sad.
But you got it to work. Heavenly peace. Because there was nothing wrong getting into the Christmas spirit. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. Listening once again. With candy canes. It's beginning to look a lot
Why
like
does this-
Christmas.
What's that thing from Marvel? Like, his Thanos' gauntlet?
You forgot Thanos' gauntlet?
What's that thing from Marvel?
Frosty the Snowman. That's all I know.
Really?
Carol, you be twerking on camera.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. Was a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Frosty the Snowman
Had to hurry on his way. That's really, you don't.
I don't.
Oh.
Something about children. I don't know. Here's an update on the tree. Very cute. Squishy. Squishy stockings. Squishy ornaments. I made this one and I wrapped this one, and then these are from Target for for Pauline and Forrest, and they're super squishy and I really like them. But yeah, I made this one and I wrapped this one. And then these are us. It like unintentionally lined up perfectly. So this is Carol, me, Pauline, Forrest. And then I'm just cleaning up the rest of the stuff. Everything is looking really cute. Oh, and this is our ceiling of snowflakes. Carol. And yeah, it looks way better when I'm like far away, but I think it looks amazing, honestly. Okay, hello. Forrest and I walked all the way to Harris Teeter, and we got Starbucks. I got the iced sugar cookie almond milk latte, which is like my favorite thing to get right now. So delicious. I'm not a fan of the sprinkles though. I don't like sprinkles.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I don't like sprinkles. All's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time. You double cross my mind. Said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine. That made me want to die. The idea you had of me, who was she? A never needy, ever loving jewel, whose shine reflects on you. Now weeping in a party bathroom, some actress asking me what happened to you. That's what happened to you. You who charmed my dad with self-effacing jokes. Sipping coffee like you're on a late night show. Then you watch me watch the front door all night, willing you to come. And he said it's supposed to be fun. Turning 21.
That was beautiful, Kayla.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, so we got Thai food from Thai Palace.
Yes.
And I got pad Thai, and I will flip the camera around to show it to you and show what they got. Okay. Forrest, what you got?
What did I get?
You got...
It's on the... I got...
Pad Ki Mao.
Pad Ki Mao.
Okay.
And what did you get?
I just got Thai fried rice, dude.
Nice.
We got these little tiny corns.
Okay. Bum apple teeth.
That's pretty close.
You did not hit the ceiling. You did not hit the ceiling. Alrighty. We made these paper canes last year, and they're kind of crumpled up, so I don't know if we want to put them up anywhere. Carol, what do you think?
Crumpled up piece of paper lying here. I remember it too well.
Okay, one of the things I want to potentially declutter for day 4, which would have been yesterday because I totally missed it, is this axe I made out of cardboard and paint from Halloween. Forrest, my roommate's boyfriend / also my friend, was like a axe hunter dude, and I made him an axe, so I want to declutter this. The second thing I want to declutter is this Rust-Oleum spray paint. I intended to use this on a garland for last year's Christmas decorations, my beaded garland, but I ended up not needing to, and so I'm probably going to donate this to like a, it's called the Scrap Exchange, which is just like a second-hand craft store type situation. But yeah, so this is the second thing, so I need to find 7 more things. Here's another thing I wanted to declutter. This is number 3. This is a empty mahogany teakwood candle, and I've been using it as like a cash pot, and I'll probably see if anyone else in my Buy Nothing group will want to use this as a cash pot, or potentially upcycle it for another purpose. So that's 3 things so far. Okay, and here's number 4. Last thing for day 4. This I was using as a yoga mat strap, but it wasn't really functional, so maybe I can figure out something else for this, and I'm probably going to try to list this in my Buy Nothing group as well. So here are the items for day 4.